Hello everyone, and welcome to episode 2 of the Asgarnia Only Ultimate Iron Man series season 2. We're gonna jump right into the Slayer grind. I went around, got my Ranger helm out, got my Myth crossbow made up again, got the D Defender on us and everything, got the candle, basically everything I'd need. There's one thing I kind of didn't look into before making all these headless arrows, and I really wish I would have, because I'd have like well over 600 carat now. Um, so this is my DPS calculator. So my best in slot bow is a magic short bow with broad arrows and a rune crossbow with broad bolts. Okay. So I was thinking, okay, these are gonna be roughly the same, so I'll just make a bunch of arrows and I'll only use the bolts for the bosses, because I knew the bolts were gonna do more, but I wasn't expecting this big of a difference more. So I don't know if I want to keep these headless arrows or not. I'm going to hang on to them for now. I'll probably throw them in the looting bag one way or another. But the goal right now is 63 Slayer. So we got 8 levels to go. And then we need to get a spiritual task. And we're going to go for the dragon boots and go for the rune limbs. And then we got a 5-level fletching grind to get the rune crossbow. But that'll increase our DPS even more. So let's get right into it. Ice Warriors in my zone. Great. And we just got a loot path of key. So we can now actually use our first ever crystal key, which is awesome. I was actually really looking forward to that. Alright, well that's basically the end of our black knives. They didn't even quite last one full task, but that's okay. It was free ranged, so I'm okay with it. We'll just finish up with the crossbow, and now we can hit 15s rather than 6s. So it'll go faster. And that's task completed. Let's go get another one. And our next assignment is Fire Fiends. This is an interesting one because they are in my area, but they're also God War's dungeon. I don't know. I have to look into it. I might just do it in Fermi Cave. I don't know. Let me look at the drop table, see if it's worth it. So looking at the drop table, it doesn't look like it's really worth going that far for him. So we're just gonna go kill him from the cave. Also, I will be honest and admit, I am a little terrified of God War's Dungeon. I've never actually been there on any account, so I'm really hesitant to go there still. That's 56 Slayer. And we got a maze random. Let's see what we get. And we got pretty much trash. Dropping. Just missed it. That was 64 defense. And that's our task completed. We did not get a superior, unfortunately. But we also kind of close with food, so I'm kind of glad we didn't. But oh well. Let's go get another one. And our next task is Fire Giants. I don't like this task. It takes so long. So we did quite a bit of training on mobile today. Got most of this task done. We also got a book of knowledge, so agility. Yeah, happy about that. That's 72 range. And that's our Slayer task completed. Let's go get our 50th task. And while we're here on our way, let's use this crystal key. First one on the account ever. Iron ore. That totally figures. But we got our first dragonstone, which we will be saving for when we get 55 crafting. We also need 68 magic to do that. But that's something I'm not going to work for a little bit, probably. Alright, so we just went into the wilderness and we put the dragonstone, the iron ore, and the headless arrows in our looting bag. Getting kind of full here, which kind of sucks, but it's whatever. I figure I won't be using those headless arrows anytime soon. I really need to figure out what I want to do with them. So I figure I may as well put them in there. And the iron ore, I do plan on doing quite a bit of giant mole this season. One of my goals is the baby mole. So, and that drops 100 noted iron ore. So I figure I may as well just stack it up. And our next task is jellies. I actually haven't got this one yet, and I've never killed them before, so let's go find where they are. Yeah, from McSlayer Dungeon. Nothing new. Alright, we found a safe spot, and we found the jellies. These things have a lot of HP, and they don't seem to take a lot of range damage, so this might take a while, or I might have to switch to melee and start flicking. If I do that, though, it's definitely going to be more than a one-trip task. But we'll see how it goes. I'll try range for a little bit and see how it works. This is my third jelly I've meleeed, and I've gotten hit once for 2 damage. So I think we're going to go the melee route on these. So let's hope we get a defense level on this task. It is a very slow task, unfortunately, but they do have a superior, so I'm really hoping I get it. And that's our 50th task completed on the account. 60 points. And of course, I get a rune full helm that I can't even pick up. Oh, what a slap in the face, this last kill. Well, whatever. Let's go get another task. And our next task is ogres. That one's not too bad. Nah, it's 57 Slayer. Now kill mutated Zagomites. I actually quite like these ogre tasks. They're actually pretty quick, surprisingly, and they're good experience for me. Just got another surprise exam. Happy these are coming in. I ended that clip early. Didn't realize that was 20 agility. I was wondering when I'd find my first longbone on this grind, and turns out it's on ogres. Also, I just realized I have another teleport in my area. I can use the pest control teleport. Basically teleport to Port Sarim. I never thought of that the whole time I've had this account. Well, now I know. And that's our task completed. Let's go get another one. And our next task is trolls. That's a fun one. Let's go kill Data Bunch, or Rock, or Stick, or any other miscellaneous object there is. Of course, 6 KCN. We get the Granite Shield. You know, that thing we grinded for, forever. Well, we got it. But now it's just another elk. And a low elk at that. We just woke up and we just got an adamant axe. I actually didn't know these dropped that, but that's awesome. We can get rid of that old mithril one, and I really, really, really wish I would have gotten that before that whole woodcutting grind, but we're going to hang on to that for sure. That's definitely our best in slot for a long time. Alright, I've officially changed my mind. Trolls are the worst task. I forgot how high their defense is for ranged. And yeah, this takes forever. I've been at this for probably 2 hours total, this task. And I'm like 30 in, so this is terrible. I might just switch to the regular ones, honestly, just to make the task go by quicker. Hey, so we just got a Ranner Seed. Those are always welcome. Just got a Genie. Been getting a bunch of experience stuff for this one. 200 agility experience. That's 73 ranged. And that's our task completed. Let's go get another one. Also, I'm just realizing how many bolts we plowed through on that task. I think we went through over 1,000 just on that troll task. It was really AFK and decent experience, but god, it was really slow. That task probably took like 3 or 4 hours. And over 1,000 bolts, so definitely not ideal. We're going to clean up our inventory actually before we get to the next task too, because we got some Ranner seeds, Avanto seeds. I'm going to start stockpiling whiteberry seeds because eventually I will be able to grow them, and those will be kind of crucial for some stuff in the future. So we got some Marantil seeds, some more limperts, some Terramins, so looking pretty good seed-wise. I also realized I'm actually running really low on super compost, so we're just going to throw some pineapples in the compost bin. And we'll get some there pretty easily. Basically, every time I do this, for the next couple times, I'm going to do this, so I should be fine. I have like 5 left, but I'll have 20 left after this, so no big deal. And our next task is Fire Giants. I actually don't mind these anymore. It takes a while to get there, but it's really, really quick to do the task itself. I was just kind of glancing at Grim Tales, and apparently we need 71 wood cutting. I don't know where I got 65 from, but I will fix that in the goal screen. But yeah, so we're not quite there yet. That's 58 Slayer. Can now kill cave horrors, if only. That'd be amazing. And that's our task completed. Let's go get another one. And our next task is Calphite. Ugh. I was expecting to actually get this one. Okay, no big deal. We will do that. But I'm going to be streaming here in a second. So I actually went and grabbed the knife while getting super compost. And now we have the Addy hatchet. Wow. The Addy hatchet. Words are hard. We're going to AFK some wood cutting since we need 71 instead of 66. So more arrow shafts. Here we come. That was the wrong teleport. There we go. I decided to do the task first, and we get a Dr. Jekyll, which means another agility potion. Hell yeah. Alright, and that's task completed. Let's go get another one, and then we're going to do some wood cutting. And our next task is trolls. Huzzah. Alright, we just ended our stream. We got about 50,000 arrow shafts. So let's go do that trolls task now. Alright, that's all the feathers bought. Let's go put these away and make potions, and then we'll go do the Slayer task. I just had a dumb moment. I logged in and I AFK'd for a second, and I have 5 HP right now. Oh, that was not good. That could have been very, very bad. But I'm alive for now. Oh, hell yeah, we just got another Ranner seed. Getting them like crazy from these guys. I actually love this task for the looting. Like, the seeds are great from it, but aside from that, everything sucks about this task. It takes so long. And that's our task completed. Let's go get a new one. And our next task is Ankus. Interesting. That's not a big deal. Passive 65 fletching. Just miss it. That's 65 defense. So we're actually going to switch back to attack, because eventually we can use the Ceridum sword. So we need 75 attack for that. And that's our task completed. Let's go get a new one. This one wasn't too bad, actually. And our next task is Ice Giants. Nice. And that's our task completed. Let's go get another one. And our next assignment is Hellhounds. Well, I was not expecting that already. Yeah, I guess we're going to kill some Hellhounds. This will be very interesting. We are going to do it in our area, but shit. So this task is definitely going to be a little higher tier than the ones I've been doing. So we're actually just going to clear up our inventory space as much as possible first. We're going to use up these arrow shafts and feathers, and plant these seeds, and we're going to use up these earth and fire runes just to get as much food on us as possible. And we're probably going to put our ranger helm away too. So we have a Terramin planted right now. We'll plant this one, and then we'll put whatever leftover limpets we have in our bag. So for now, we're just going to buy some runes. Oh, we accidentally bought too many mine runes, but I just bought more fires to make it easier. So we head back to Birthroad Guards, but first I have a super compost run to do. Okay, and that's the last of our headless arrows made. Shout out to Sir Cooler. He does a Faladar only Ultimate Iron Man, so go check him out. I'll put his link in the description below. Alright, we got the staff. Let's go use up these runes. That's 54 magic, one more level, and we can do high alchemy. Alright, and that's all our mind runes used up. We're just gonna kill this last guard real quick, and then we're gonna sell this stuff and buy a ton of food and get to this task. Alright, we made it to the Hellhounds, and we found a safe spot. So we're just gonna range them. I honestly didn't realize that there was a safe spot here. I've only really ever been to Hellhounds on RuneScape 3, and there's usually like a dungeon entrance here, and I've always killed them in there. So I had no idea there was any safe spots here, so I thought I was gonna have to melee all these. So I'm glad I didn't put my Void Ranger helm away. So we'll just range them, easy peasy, like fire giants. Just get another genie, and you know right where that's going, as always. Just missed it, but that was 59 Slayer. And that's our first ever Helltown task completed. Let's go get a new one. And our next task is Cave Crawlers. No big deal. And that's our task completed after 3 inventories of food and no superiors, unfortunately. Get the next one. And our next task is Jellies. That's not a bad one. Takes a while though. Oh, we just got a superior. Level 206? Holy shit. Tell me I can safe spot this guy somewhere, please. Yes? Yes? No? I'll figure it out. Alright, we found a safe spot. Let's see what we get. That's a cool looking thing. He has a skeleton in him. I didn't know these things had superiors, honestly. That's really cool looking. Well, let's get back when we get the kill. And we get 5 death runes, a steel, really a steel two-hander, some coins, and a hard clue scroll. I'm not even gonna pick up the steel two-hander. Can we do the hard clue scroll? No. Well, that was a superior at least. It was fun. I was going to do it at the end task, but we also got a rune full home earlier, so sure. That's 74 ranged. Okay, and that's our task completed. We didn't get another one, but that's fine. Oh, and that was our 20-point boost. Nice. Let's go get another one. And our next task is Fire Fiends. Right back to the Front Slayer Cave again. Third task in a row. And that's our task completed. Let's go get another one. And our next task is Ogres. I might start just skipping some of these, honestly. I don't want just a video of, what's our next task? Oh, it's this. Oh, task completed. So I might just start skipping some. It's a really long grind, and it's really hard thinking that I'm going to literally do like 10 hours with like 2 clips or something like that. But I don't want the whole video to be that, so I might end up doing that. So I will see you back probably every 10th task from now on. Or 5th task. We'll see how it goes. Or if I get something interesting, obviously. Or a superior. The usual. I'll find something interesting for you guys. That's level 60 Slayer. Just missed it. That was 66 attack. And we just got a superior. I didn't realize these had superiors either. We're definitely going to kill that. Can I safe spot it? I can. Alright, I'll be back at the kill. Alright, and there's the kill. 1700 experience. And we get 3 law runes and some herbs. I'll take it. I'm not going to complain with it. Sorry if my voice sounds a little weird. I am getting sick right now. Yeah, let's complete our 65th task. We had Ankus. So let's get the next one. Fire Fiends. Easy. So close to 300 Slayer points. 106 more points, and we can do the Broad Fletching. And we got a Superior Rock Slug. So let's go ahead and kill that. Be back with the kill. Oh, I actually have to salt it. I wasn't sure about that. Well, we get a freaking Dwarven Stout. Are you kidding me right now? And like 4 kills later, we got another one. And we get an ore and iron ore. Not even worth picking up. I've been extremely excited about this update for a while. You can now exchange, trade, and quick withdraw, and I can push through faster for 30 minutes now. Let me get back to you in a second. Okay, so we now have a storage system with him, which is awesome. So now we can actually store stuff and not have to worry about it. So let's go ahead and trade him. Take 3 impling jars, and let's catch some implings, get our net back, and then we'll store it all with him. God, look at how fast I pushed through this. It's crazy. I absolutely love this update. This is the best thing that's happened on this account in a while. And again, sorry, I'm sick right now, so it'd probably sound pretty crappy. They sell for 2,000 coins each? That is so not worth it. Oh god, that is so not worth it. I'm just going to make sure I have a bunch stored with him. So I'm going to do that for a little bit. Basically just catch him and exchange him for a while. Alright, just spent like 5 minutes catching some implings. We got 35 jars and a net stored. So now we can just have a net every single time. So it's great. So we're going to go back to the Slayer grind, of course. But that was a great update. I was so happy to see that update this morning when I woke up. So we just got Earth Warriors. I'm not willing to risk everything I've done on this account. So I am, unfortunately, going to skip it. Really wish I could block it. That would be the one task I want to block, but I can't. So I have to spend the 30 points, which sucks. I need 1 jellies. I can do that. That's 61 Slayer. And that's our 70th task completed. Let's go get the next one. You know, I hate this task because it takes so long. But God, it gives me so many good seeds. That is 75 ranged. That's 45 prayer. Yes, missed it. That was 68 attack. That's 62 Slayer. Well, this is an interesting one. Turoths. So we need to actually use the leaf-baited spear for this, and we're gonna have to melee them. Also, look at all these herb seeds I've gotten. It's great. Those troll tasks take forever, but they are awesome for seeds. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I got a leaf-bladed sword. Oh, that hurts my soul to not be able to pick that up. That's a 1 in 500, and it would be a new best in slot for me. Oh, we just gotta pray we get a superior and it drops that for us. Also, by the way, that was a 1 in 500 drop on 16 KC. 16 kills I've done here, ever. That's ridiculous. Just had a Dr. Juggle random, got another agility potion. Hell yeah. Alright, so we just bought a bunch of runes to do about 300 casts. We got an Ice Giant task. We can do about 300 casts of Fire Strikes. I figure we'll use those up. We already had the air runes. We are 4,800 experience away from 55 magic, which is one of our goals for high alchemy. I figure this is a good task to do it. I have to safe spot them anyway. I only have like 5,000 iron bolts left, and I still have roughly 70 points left to get. So I still have a lot of work to do. So I figure this is a nice little way to do it. I've been getting some magic experience from like lesser demon tasks, getting the chaos rune drops and the death rune drops, but I haven't quite gotten there yet for the level. So I figure I'm just going to go for the level, just get it over with. I can't actually sell this leaf bladed spear back anywhere, so I need to high alch that. And I don't want to waste a low alch on it because it's a decent chunk of cash. So yeah, so we're going to get high alchemy. So I'll be back with that. Just got another genie, and you know what that means. Agility experience. And that was actually 21 agility as well. That's 55 magic. We can now officially do high level alchemy, which is great. We're not going to alch the leaf bladed spear yet though, because we might get the task. I want to get the 300 slayer points before we get that task, so, or before we high alch it. Alright, so we had another stream today. We've just kind of been using these herb seeds in our inventory. I've decided to use just because I want to be right here so I could refresh the herbs whenever possible, but at this small of inventory space, I didn't really get a lot of arrow shafts, but we did get 22,000, so that's something. So it's just kind of like a fun little hobby at this point, just to have fun with it. I mean, I need 71 woodcutting, so may as well just keep going, right?
Nah, it's 46 farming.
Nah, it's 41 herbler. I figured I'd use up these terramins and limperts that we hadn't sitting in our inventory for the longest time. We also got 68 wood cutting last night while I was streaming. Alright, did a bunch more farming and fletching on mobile, so let's get this cockatrice task done. Well, I screwed up and forgot to put the shield on, so it looks like we're going back to fletching for a little bit until my stats recover, because I don't have a way to recover them. I do have rapid restore on, so yay, waiting game. So I was just kind of doing some research and realizing that spiritual mages, which is the one that dropped dragon boots, actually have a slayer level of 83, not 63. So I don't know how I misread that, but we actually need 83 slayer this season. So the slayer grind just got a lot longer. And I'm probably going to take a break from it once I get broad fletching unlocked, because that's a lot of slayer, and I've been pretty much at it for 2 weeks now, and I've been sick this whole week and still just working at it, so that sucks, and I will adjust my goals screen accordingly. I figured I'm just going to keep fletching, and that's 66 fletching, and I'm editing a video, so I figure I may as well keep going. Something to do rather than just being logged out. Alright, our prayers are restored. We are done editing. Let's go get back on the Slayer grind. I'm probably just going to go up to 300 points. Now that I realize I have to go to 83, I'm definitely going to do it in chunks. So yeah, I don't want to just grind all the way to 83. That'd be terrible. But now I'm finally starting to feel better. So we just got a willow seed. I figured that would be a good time to call it there. So we're going to go ahead and plant this last Marintil seed, grab some food, and get back to killing cockatrices. And while I have you here, we're just going to go ahead and check the health of this willow tree and get another 1.5k farming experience. Apparently I missed it. I was kind of AFKing pretty hard there. 69 attack. Nice. Alright, while I was streaming, we had a Pyrophene task. Got a superior, dropped 8 coins. Huzzah. And we're on to our 80-second task. And we get 12 Albies. That's a quick, easy one. I'm down with that. Just missed it, but that was 63 Slayer. Which, ironically, was our original goal. But now it's 83. Which really sucks. But it is what it is. No big deal. We'll keep at it. I'm just here doing a jellies task, and I just realized we can actually hit 16s with this iron crossbow, or these iron bolts now, which is insane. That's so high of a damage for a... See, look at that. There it is. With a mithril crossbow and iron bolts. Oh, I can't wait to get that rune crossbow. I am so ecstatic about it. And these broad bolts, ooh. This task is going to be the death of me every single time I have to skip it, because I'm not willing to risk wildy. So, that's 30 more points wasted, and also we got a range level on mobile. Alright, so I just finished up another troll task, and I don't have room in my looting bag to put this quorum seed in there. So we're going to go ahead and die and clear up this looting bag somehow. I'm not entirely sure how yet. I'm probably going to keep the planks out and the watermelon seeds and the pure essence and stuff the rest back in the bag and hope for the best probably. So let's go lower health to white knights again. Alright, we're down to 2 HP. Let's go die. Alright, we have now died. Let's go get a new looting bag. I'm not gonna lie, I had a panic attack there. The wiki says you keep untradables in your inventory. Dragon Defender, Void Knight Robe. Yeah, I almost had a heart attack because I spawned with nothing. But let's get another looting bag. Alright, we picked up everything that's going back in the looting bag. And we got a looting bag. 4 kills. Alright, we got everything back. So let's go clean this inventory up a little bit. I am saving the Air Leafs and the Limpets for now. I do plan on getting some Chaos Druid kills here soon. So we'll be upping our herb lore here soon. But for now, we're going to continue Slayer grind until we can make broad bolts and broad arrows. And in case anyone was wondering, we have 9 slots left. And our next task is Toroth. Glad we didn't elk this spear. Gotta run all this way for one more Toroth kill because I ran out of HP and prayer. Now it's at 6 HP and they could one hit me and fraggle. Okay, just completed our 90th task, which was rock slugs for 282 points. We're almost there. As long as we don't get another Earth Warrior task. God, I hope we don't. Alright, obviously our inventory is still a little bit tight, but that's okay. We're gonna buy the 46,200 feathers, hopefully. I think we have enough coins for it. And we have 1 inventory spot there. I did use that half a prayer potion I had on my last Toroth task, and yeah, still didn't have enough. But oh well, I didn't want to use another dose for 1 more kill. But let's get these feathers. Alright, that's all the feather spot. Let's get back to the Slayer grind. So the more I think about it, I'm actually going to put the oak planks and the pure essence back in the looting bag. I plan on stacking up a bunch of those. I have a big impling grind coming up. Obviously, we have to get ninja implings unlocked this season, so I figure I may as well just throw them in there for now. I do plan on using up these and these in future grinds, and we're 1 level away from the watermelon seed, so I want to keep those out. And it just sucks because I'm really juggling inventory space, but once we get broader fletching unlocked, we'll be able to do something with these arrowheads, and we'll be able to clear up this inventory space a little bit at least. We'll at least have these 3 inventory spots open, plus the Dragon Defender spot, so it's not ideal, but it's better than nothing. And also, we are running pretty low on law runes, but that's okay. So I had a Molly random event, and those 2 uncut emeralds that just disappeared made me lose aggro. So totally wasn't worth doing, but it kind of came back and got a weird situation. So 1 will come here and get aggro, 1 comes here and gets aggro, and 1 comes here and gets aggro. So as long as I don't move, I got the perfect setup to just kill 3 of them. Works great. Well, we're like halfway done with this task, and it's been a good task. We've already gotten 2 Ranner seeds, a Terramin seed, and a Limpert. So I think I'm gonna actually drop these rubies. I don't plan on making more iron bolts. I'm sick of using such newbie bolts, and it's a long grind to do it, and I just don't think they're worth it anymore. I want to be using broad bolts eventually. And I think these 4,000 iron bolts we have left will be enough to get us broad fletching. So I'm going to drop the rubies because I'm tired of not having inventory space. All right, we had a Quizmaster, so you know what that means. Let's see what we get. Nice, but not really needed anymore. Seriously, that's my second longbone in 4 kills. Okay. Just missed it. That was 70 attack. We can now officially use the Ceradomin sword and we're going to strength. And we just got a superior, so let's do this. And we get a Canatine, Pones, and a Steel Dagger. But you know what? We can loot it, so I'll take it. And that's 64 Slayer as well. You gotta be kidding me. I am 2 tasks away from it. Ugh. Come on. Well, that was a terrible cave slime task. We're at 1 HP and poisoned, so we're just go ahead and keep this menu up till I recover a couple HP points and run to the monks and pray we don't die. Okay, 4 HP stall. Let's go. Still stalling. Alright, we're good. That took like 10 minutes of just sitting here waiting for my health to regenerate. So glad I know about that delay. And we got another genie. You know where that's going. I'm just doing a little bit of theory crafting as my like best in slot gear for melee and ranged. And for ranged, these climbing boots are my best in slot. I can get dragon boots and by that extension Pegasions, but they will lower my ranged a lot. So it's, or sorry, not Pegasions, Primordials. But they will lower my ranged attack enough to lower my DPS, so the climbing boots are actually better for ranged. So kinda sucks that they're my best in slot, but at least I have a best in slot item. Just missed it, but that's 46 prayer. Just missed it, but that's 66 strength. And that's 47 farming just by putting some super compost in. Plant this Terram seed, and we can officially now do these watermelon seeds, which is super exciting. I am happy to get rid of those. Ah, Mr. Jekyll, my old friend. I'll take that agility potion, thank you very much. Alright, and our 100th Slayer task in a row will be 10 Wall Beast. I can do that. That's not even a problem for me. Alright, well, since this is going to be our 100th task, we're going to cast High Alchemy on our Leaf Blade Spear because we no longer need that. We'll use the Slayer Staff for this task, but then, yeah, we're going to go ahead and high alch that too. And that's our 100th task completed, giving us 100 points, which means we have more than enough. And I am so thankful for that. Those Earth Warrior tasks really threw a wrench into things. Let's teleport right back into our area right away. And we're going to go ahead and alch our Slayer Staff, and we are going to get Broader Fletching. Alright, here we are. We're at our good Venturia. Let's high alch this Slayer Staff, and let's get Broader Fletching. Alright, Broader Fletching, pay 300 points, confirm. We can now officially fletch broad bolts. And we have about 40k, so we're going to go ahead and buy some unfinished broad bolt packs. And we're going to go ahead and fletch our first ever broad bolts on the account. And I didn't realize that this was like this. That is so much better than waiting like headless arrows. Look at those XP jobs, man. Oh, this is great. I absolutely love this. I am so happy right now. I've been waiting to unlock this for like 2 weeks of progress. This Slayer grind has been immensely long, and I am eager to take a break from it and do something else. And this is the last of the bolts. 700 broad bolts ready to go. Can't even use them yet, but we have them, so that's all I care. And we're gonna call this episode 2, season 2. Alright, Evan, we're gonna go ahead and call that episode 2. We did not unlock a lot this time. We got 55 magic for high elks, but more importantly, we unlocked the broader fletching, which means we officially, when we get the rune crossbow and the fletching level, we can make the rune crossbow and shoot broader bolts, which almost doubles our DPS. It will make mole so much faster and all the other grinds in the future so much faster. So if you have enjoyed the video, make sure you leave a like, helps with that YouTube algorithm and whatnot. And if you have any questions, go ahead and leave them in the comments and I will be sure to answer them. And make sure you hit that subscribe button, it's free and it does a ton to help my morale. I put a lot of hours into this video and you guys' support is always great. So until next time, I will see you guys in episode 3.